Hastings, England, remember Hastings, 1066. And we want to look at an important topic, which is perfect love. Everyone is looking for perfect love, and everyone has their own definition. So basically, how do you define perfect love? Do you define perfect love that you have a set of behaviors, expectations, which your partner has to fulfill, and you mark and grade your partner every day, like he or she does this, he or she doesn't do this, and then like a teacher you give your loved one a score.
Keep going, keep going.
Or
It's intentional.
how do you do it? So let us look at some points which I believe are important. First, it is that unfortunately our society is not essentially based on love, but we have a society which is actually based on fear. And because our society is based on fear, that is obviously why we have enormous problems, and why people are dissatisfied and they fail in their quest for love, because they are controlled by fear. Now, if you would ask me how I define or perceive perfect love, first I would have to say that perfect love does exist. It is there. It is actually the foundation, the essence of our whole universe. So how would I describe or define perfect love? I would use keywords such as satisfaction. Perfect love does satisfy, and the whole being, that means physically, emotionally, spiritually, also materially. It's an elevation, because our natural state of existence, our natural state of being is to be elevated, to be in a high place, to be in a high position. And all these lower states that we experience, like depression or anxiety, worries, hatred, dislike, self-torture, they have nothing to do with love or with our natural or perfect state. Perfect love is obviously an expression of ideals, and here I mean obviously that the ideals are realities, and the realities of which perfect love is a part are obviously peace, because where there is perfect love there is perfect peace. Truth, because where love exists, the truth must exist as well. Our ultimate truth as human beings is to be in this state of perfect love. Perfect love and truth are synonymous. Perfect love is also healing, because no sickness can stand and stay where love is perfect. And perfect love is also wholeness. This means that our quest as human beings, our quest on this earth is a quest for wholeness. That is one of the main quests which we have during our existence on this planet. We're always looking for wholeness. Wholeness can only be found in the present. That means we got to be present to every moment and really live in the now. And when we embrace the now without resistance, fear can really not love is togetherness, togetherness with all of creation. This means the Creator, the other creations, the living creation like human beings, angels, other beings, and also the so-called dead creation like stones, like rocks, like materials like iron, steel, and so forth. Perfect love is oneness. As long as we do not feel adequate, we cannot be in perfect love. It is impossible to enter the state of perfect love and feel inadequate. Therefore, as our whole society is based on communicating to every child and young adult the lie and the deception that we are not adequate, as long as we do distribute this lie of people not being adequate, people having to buy this shampoo or this cream or this dress to become more whole or more attractive or more simply better looking, as long as we uphold this principle, which is a wrong principle of inadequacy, we cannot exist in perfect love. Perfect love is also selfless. When we don't love, then we are mostly or only concerned with ourselves. So now, if you know people who are unable to really focus on your needs or to really focus on other people, don't criticize them. Be patient and understand that they are suffering, because self-focus always means that there is a misconception and a problem to love and being loved, receiving love and giving love. And this is a situation many people are experiencing today. If you see someone who is selfless, and I mean selfless people who we know were, for example, Mahatma Gandhi, Mother Teresa, Albert Schweitzer, and others.
Abraham Lincoln.
If you see people like these, which we mention, and others, then you know the selfless person has transcended their own self. The selfless person has come to the realization that they are adequate, that they are actually consisting of love, and that their work on this planet is actually to distribute love. If we become distributors of love, and if we are connected to the source of real love, where we draw, like we draw water, every day we draw love, we draw love, we draw love, then we have entered the state of perfect love. And perfect love will always elevate us, which means we must rise to the top in every place in this universe where we are, in every society. So the message of this video, looking at perfect love, is that the truth, the reality and the way is not the struggle, the race after money and after public and private recognition. The name of the game, the ultimate reality, is our quest, our search for perfect love. Because only when we enter the state of perfect love will we be in peace, will we be peacemakers, will we be true representatives of this universe. And this universe is essentially in a state of perfect love. It always was, is, and will be. And the only beings who at this time have a problem with perfect love are we human beings, and obviously also the so-called fallen angels who do exist. Therefore, I want to leave you with the recommendation to go and search for this state of perfect love, because when you reach it, you will find yourself and all your desires will be met, and you will be doing great things for humanity, and you will also receive eternal rewards. And this is something that many of us forget, that our lives are eternal, that death is only the door into eternity, and that there are rewards for everyone who is sincere about searching for truth and searching for love. And love is the only cure that will heal all of humanity's sicknesses and problems. Our greatest problem is we are not in a state of perfect love.